for the challenge ahead, hoping to come out of the gates strong. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. In a blazing start to the new season, we look at the updated power rankings. Some teams are hot and some teams aren't. Taking a look at the Clippers, they're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
And you know, the Celtics, they've come out of the gates just a little cold. Certainly not the hot start fans had hoped for. And their position in the rankings so far reflects that.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Hardaway. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. Then there's Edwards. And it's Hero in at the point. And for Boston, Castle is out there with George. Then there's Murray. Then there's Gershon Yabusele. And it's Lillard in at the point. And with another season just getting underway, Tim, what kind of things are you looking for as you watch here courtside early on here in the season?
You want to see which players have made the progression in the offseason, added things to their games, particularly those young players that you know have a lot of potential. Have they added shooting range? Have they added things to their handle and give them a little bit more escapability?
Offensive rebound. Outside Hardaway.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
Pass to Castle. And to Lillard. Now Yabusele. Edwards defending. Just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Curls it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Now Hero. Here's Hardaway. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. One of the standout performers recently, we have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Guys?
Allie, thank you so much.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Boston shooting their first free throw tonight.
At the line with 1 shot. George.
Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Williams sets a screen for Edwards. And Williams with the basket on the assist from Edwards.
The assist.
Finally able to knock one down. Hopefully the lid is off the basket.
Here's Castle. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Lillard from outside. Rebound by Williams. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Bridges passes to Hardaway. Bridges attacking. 6 to shoot. Edwards' shot is good.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Bridges kicks to Edwards. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
Pass to Castle. On the wing, George. Murray outside. George against Hardaway. To stop the run. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The 76ers leading. Bridges passes to Hero. Hardaway is screen on Lillard. Outside, Hero. Hardaway sets a screen for Hero. The three. Rebound, Boston. Here is Lillard. He just could not put it together in that loss to Chicago. Murray outside. Outside, George. Castle is screen on Bridges. From deep, George. The rebound by Tyler Hero. For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
Here's Hero following the bucket by the Celtics. 76ers moving the ball around. Williams a screen on Murray. George with the steal. Pass to Castle. Lillard outside. Now Murray. Castle sets the screen for Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Edwards. Here's Castle. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here is Bridges. It's hauled in by George.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Pass to Castle. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
The defense so focused on Murray there, but he's got like a sixth sense of when someone's open.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. 4th, the 76ers.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but man, they were right there.
Lillard against Hero. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Castle. Stolen by Hero. And here we go. Hero heading to the hoop. Williams passes to Bridges. Outside, Hero. Now here's Edwards. Defended by George. Hero against Murray. Here's Castle. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. The 76ers trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
On the wing, Murray. Pass to Castle. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Quickly's checked in.
Via substitution, number 16, Emmanuel Quickly.
Castle against Bridges. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so Quickly will bring it up for the 76ers. 6-point game. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Here's Castle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Boston shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. And he makes the first. Kings check in for the 76ers. Trent comes in for Hero. And so Castle nails them both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in the last game played.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
Yeah, you know, it simply comes down to effort. They were out-willed, and that just can't happen.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for King. Quickly with a wide-open look. And nothing is falling for him right now. Boston leading by 8. Lillard finds Castle. Back to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. And here's George for 3. He goes up again. And it's Castle weighing it in. Castle's got 15.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now, here's Trent. From past the arc. The rebound by Yabusele. Boston has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Murray looking around. To the inside. Here's Castle. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And it's a 12-point Boston lead.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Trent outside. Castle against Bridges. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
George, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Boston leading by 10. Pass to Castle. There's 1:54 left in the first.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Edwards kicks to Finney-Smith. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Boston shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Bridges with the steal. It's Trent on the wing, defended by George. Trent passes to Bridges. Back to Trent. Picked by Finney-Smith. Rebounded by the Celtics. Castle's got 11 rebounds in the game. Murray outside. Here's Castle. Lays it up and banks it in. Castle's got 21.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants to rock, especially near the rim.
Back to Lillard. Back to Castle. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And so it's the Boston Celtics sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a substitution on the court. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he's finding that balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
And they'll get another chance. Newell, good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Quickly the pass to Hero. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Down low, here's King. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Newell.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Edwards has come in for the 76ers. Castle is screen on quickly. Lillard outside. Murray for three. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. Tyler Hero picks one up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Castle is screen on Hero. Murray down low. He's covered by Hero. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. For Boston, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They trail by 14. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to King. Outside, Hero. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Castle's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Now Murray. Here's the three. Goes back up. That one's not going to go. The 76ers trail by 14. Astor quickly. Back to Hero. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And that's why he's such a focal point offensively. It's that strong handle.
Murray with it. Picked up by Edwards. Robinson for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Quickly the pass to King. From downtown, count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Quickly.
Now, I just love how calm Quickly looked that time, draining that answer 3. No big deal.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Celtics making a switch here. Yabusele's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Williams, he's checked in for King. Miles Bridges comes in for Quickly. Hardaway is subbed in for Landry Shamet. And there's the call on Mark Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's Robinson. 5 points in the game. Now Castle. Outside for Murray. Just 3 to shoot.
Boston foul. Their shot, number 7. First personal foul. 5th team foul.
The 76ers trail by 12. Hero looking around. Fades and shoots. Williams can't hit.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Murray. From down in the low post, it goes. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Well, you won't find many point guards with better physical tools, Tim, than DeJounte Murray.
Look, Kevin, he's 6'4" with a 6'10" wingspan. That makes him disruptive defensively, and he is more than capable on the other end.
Here's Castle. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Edwards dishes to Bridges. Edwards against Murray. And Boston with the rebound. Castle with it. 28 points for him. Lillard outside. Back to Castle. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Robinson against Hero. Left side, Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. George has checked in for the Celtics. And the 76ers also making a change. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Hero. Pass to Castle. Got a piece of it. Fades back. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Bridges. Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo!
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Murray kicks to Lillard. Castle sets the screen for Lillard. No good on the 3. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 10-point game. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. Lillard from outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Quickly against Lillard. Quickly the pass to Hardaway. Hardaway is screen on Murray. Over in the corner, Edwards. Pass to Quickly. Lets it go with the 3. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
2 minutes remaining.
Lillard surveying the D. Pass to Castle. They could use a bucket. Here's the killer two-handed slam.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
Outside Hardaway. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
We've got 1:23 left here in the second. Lillard outside. Fires away from outside. Kept alive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Edwards, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Murray with the bounce pass. To the wing right side. Back to Castle. And he converts the layup. Castle's got 11 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
There's the lob to Bridges. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Outside Edwards. Over Murray. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Now let's check in with Al. Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well for the Boston Celtics.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
You know, for Philadelphia, they're facing a team with similar aspirations. Good measuring stick game for them.
Yeah, like 2 dogs, they both want that bone. Who's going to get it?
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Lillard. Still without a basket. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Edwards in at the 2-guard.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Hero. Edwards against Murray. Pass to Williams. Bridges, no one around him. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Bridges has got 9.
Just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel for when to fire him from there.
Edwards against Murray. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the basket by Castle.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Murray against Edwards. Williams sends a screen for Edwards. And Williams with the stuff.
And I like that. Edwards comes off the pick, keeps his options open, and then just makes the right read.
Outside, George. Here's Castle. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring team. With 76ers in second.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Outside, Edwards. Back to Hero. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
And that make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Lillard against Hero. To the middle. Stolen by Hero. Here he goes. On the wing, Bridges. Rebounded by Castle.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Lillard finds Castle. And he dunks it down.
Oh, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
Lillard against Hero. Pass to Edwards. From deep. Rebounded by Castle.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
To the paint. Power down with both hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Hero against Lillard. Right side, Edwards. 5 to shoot. The 76ers again can't hit it.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Murray outside. And it's off from three-point range. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility of him.
And looking now at some numbers for Miles Bridges. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
And that's such a valuable tool for this team. His defense can really shift the momentum.
Edwards kicks to Hardaway. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 6 assists in the game. Murray against Edwards. Lillard outside. Yabusele screen on Hero. In the corner, George with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Damian Lillard. He's coming off an excellent season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. Hero passes to Edwards. For Murray. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Edwards.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
And the shot goes in. Busele's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Hero passes to Edwards. Over in the corner, Williams. Williams sets a screen for Hero. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Lillard. Celtics leading by 6. Murray outside. Pass to Castle. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Castle's got 48.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Inside.
And the energy and athleticism of Bridges is off the charts. He is a tough cover for the defense. Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Bridges.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Hero. Here's Castle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Bridges outside. Back to Hero. That's the free fly. The rebound by the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Outside for Murray, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Hardaway.
Number 16.
The 76ers trail by 8. Now, here's Quickly. 8 points for him. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, I love that right there. Tyler Hero giving a little attitude.
Pass to Castle. Back to Murray. Castle sets the screen for Murray. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There's Williams. Drops in the layup for 2. And now it's just a 4-point Celtic lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Busele finds Castle. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Hero. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Hero's got 9.
His first 3 of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Newell, he's checked in for Gershon Yabusele. Then for the 76ers, Kings checked in for Mark Williams. Trent comes in for Miles Bridges. And it's Jenkins in for Tyler Hero. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Castle. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
In the corner, George with it. To halt the run, King with the steal. 3-on-3. Murray against Quickly. Trent outside. Shot clock at 6. And here's Edwards from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. 1:43 left to play here in the third. Pass to Castle. Back to Murray. Shoots the 3. Just 5 on the clock. Castle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Edwards kicks to Trent. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got assist number 8 now on the night. Celtics trail by 6. Castle is screen on Quickly. Murray dishes to George. Pass to Castle. To the inside. Newell, good. Newell's got his second basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Edwards passes to Trent. A 3-ball. The 76ers another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And some changes here for the Celtics. Stokes has checked in for George, and Damian Lillard subbed in for DeJounte Murray. The 76ers also with a sub. Finney Smith's checked in. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Lillard. Here's Castle. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Castle's got 56 points in the game. For 3, Edwards. Edwards with confidence.
And that was a confident shot. Love when Edwards just rises up and fires off the dribble.
And Lillard gets to Stokes. Robinson on the wing. It's stolen by Jenkins. He can't get that one to fall. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the 76ers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah,
the 76ers leading by 13. Here is Edwards. Williams a screen on Murray. And it's Williams. That time the assist from Edwards.
Assisted.
Edwards got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Celtics. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Here's Castle.
I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just not getting enough help.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Bridges a screen on Lillard. There's Hero with the 3. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And that's his second 3 of the half. He is starting to cook from deep.
The shake, and the jumper is good.
That's a good look for Murray. Even though he's worked on his 3, he's naturally more comfortable in the mid-range.
And here is Hero. Out to Bridges. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Now Castle. And yep, another basket.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Celtics trail by 15. Lillard dishes to Murray. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Over in the corner, Edwards. Can't get it to go. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Lillard. Now Castle. And good. He hits it again.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
Well, he typically gets about 20 a night, so this is a big-time performance by Tyler Hero.
Murray, the long shot, no good. The 76ers leading by 15. Outside Hardaway. It's deflected and stolen by Lillard.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
And he knocks down the first one. The free throw is good from Lillard. Edwards with it. From deep. Oh, what a finish.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Clock at 6. Lillard. Got it to go off the glass.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Now Hero. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Good work there as it goes down.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Philadelphia.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Anthony Edwards.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
First free throw is good.
At the line.
And so Castle nails them both. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. A quick pass leads him right to the rack.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Here's Philadelphia. They lead by 11. And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. So it's Philadelphia Philadelphia winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion